the diet hinder your workouts and your progress. And what I mean by that is there's a point where you're going to diet really hard because you got to be in that deficit and you got to push it to get sliced for stage. But when that overrides your training and your training declines, so that's what we call overtraining, also undernutrition. There's got to be a part where, which is great here, I got Doc with me, and he's a training partner that always shows up, never misses. So no matter how hard I diet, and again, I'm in a little different aspect than you guys. I got to be on stage for a movie or something. You guys got to be on stage getting judged for a bodybuilding show, so you have to be better than the next person. For you guys, make sure your diet is not such a deficit, not a hinder to the workout, and where your workout is still your priority. It's going to get you in shape. Doing a little lat pull downs behind the neck. I set up the bench out in front so she can really pull her hips outside. Now the reason I like this is now the bar has got more of a pull into the body instead of behind the body. So you're pulling it towards you instead of rotating forward. So it's just a slight difference, but I like this for a couple of reasons. One is your judges are back down here, and the way she's pulling that bad boy in the lean is a direct correlation to a back double bicep or a back lat spread. Beautiful. It's also the incredible range of motion on this. How most people do behind the neck pull downs. Nope. Well, they're actually facing inwards. But it's here, and then there's a little drop forward. What we're gonna do is drop all the way forward, set up a bench outside. Now it's gonna be more of a direct pull back in. Nice. Beautiful. Nice, man. Good stuff.
Are both right? Is one
Both
wrong?
are right. The only problem is you're gonna have a tendency, if you're not doing it right, and this is the tough stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Here's what a lot of people do. See that drop forward?
Yeah, it's like
Come back a little bit.
like a little crunch.
Yeah, it's more, this is what they do. I would like this. This is what people do. So the difference there is this. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. And then block me. I know you're looking at the back, but come over and look at this. Look at the healthiness.
It looks, I was just gonna say, that's the word. What does that mean to you, healthiness?
Healthiness.
Just doing a lap pull down.
Look healthy, posture-wise, connection-wise. If I had a couple people in front of us, then I could show you the difference on that aspect. It'd be easier, but just understand that if the shoulders start slacking and falling forward and dripping, there's something going on that we should just check on to make sure that there's no nerves problem. You're training the muscles in the correct way instead of pulling it in one direction. So those are the things that I talk about when I look at her when she's doing that. There's a healthiness to it. The shoulders are nice contracted, the back is contracting, the range of motion is beautiful. So there's just those, I know that exercise is one aspect of this, but there's so much more. As we talk about the art of bodybuilding, is there's so much more. There's small details. And I think that's what the majority of society misses. bodybuilding isn't about just doing pull downs. It's about doing pull downs for you the best way possible and for the longest period possible. That's the final details, those small details that people miss if they're not paying attention. So this is one of the greatest Mike Ryan exercises. So Mike Ryan, if you don't know, he's a celebrity trainer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Celebrity trainer, muscle critic, man of the year.
All right, I'm going to put an end to all this gym bullying.
All right.
On numerous occasions, Mike has always picked on one of our prestigious members, Harvey Levin. Harvey is going to challenge Mike O'Hearn to a swimming race, and he's going to air it on TMZ.
Are we doing this? See, Harvey don't want none of this. As much as he would think he would want to challenge, Harvey don't want to challenge me on a swim race. Really? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes!
I don't want that.
Is this on?
It is
I'm about to get my ass kicked.
all right. Nice.
Sink or swim 2022.
Sink or swim 2022. I love it. That's awesome. All right, Harvey.
So how can I make today's workout great where I don't feel the energy, I don't have the amount of calories that I would love to have right now to be strong. So what I'm going to do is probably the opposite of everybody else. I'm going to attack this weight, go even heavier for a push set. I got a training partner here that's going to push me. And the reason I'm going to do that is because that's going to set me up for the rest of the workout with my nervous system, that I'll be a little stronger as we go. Instead of hitting the first exercise and going, man, I just don't have it today, I'm just going to kind of phone it in, I'm not going to make this happen. I have to go the opposite, because I think mentally, more than anything else, mentally sets you up to win in bodybuilding, not physique. And you guys will understand that one. I know that one's, wait a minute. Physique obviously wins. No, it doesn't. Physique may win one show, but it's the mindset that's going to win the lifetime of shows. And that's the biggest difference. Just one. Harder. There we go. Do the same for you, Doc? Yes, sir. So, can you face in and do this? I can't find that range of motion or the angle, so I'd rather just have him face out and I'll step on his feet. Can I step on your feet? Go for it. Okay. Six, that's time, baby.
Come on,
Baby.
come on.
That's my guy.
Go.
Much appreciated. It's a complete lat exercise. Special pull downs, reverse pull downs, front pulls is mid to lower lats for me on where I'm putting it. A shrug is more of a direct upward pull or a seated row. You would hit more traps. This should be a lat. Let me say it that way. Are other things flexing? Don't get confused about things flexing and working. Those are two different things. Starting to get the lines. We'll talk about that as we get closer to the show. We'll talk about the lines compared to that the foaminess over the lines. So you can see hit a double bicep. You see these crisp, clean lines now? That's closing in on a showtime. That's what you want to look for. But if you're in a deficit and you may be a little too high in body fat, it's still going to be a little foamy. You want to get to that point earlier than later because the skin wrapped around that muscle is such a key point. And these will be all discussions we're going to have in the future weeks, so make sure to subscribe, follow this channel, and enjoy the information.